What's up, what's up, what's up? In my last video I told you guys that I'm going to try day trading for the next 4 months, and even though 95% of day traders lose money, it's one of those things I just want to know if I have what it takes to be a day trader. And in the last video I also told you guys I'm going to be sharing everything from what broker I'm going to choose and how I'm going to pick that broker, the risk management I'm going to implement, the strategy I'm going to use, and how I'm going to be sharing my trade recap with you guys and how I'm going to be distributing it. So let's not waste any time and just dive right into this video and let's get started.
Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Financial district at the tip of Manhattan is easily.
Great, that was a wonderful PSF.
So first things first, I need to find the right broker, and this is a lot like finding the right weapon to go to war. If I don't have the right tool to engage the market, I am literally gonna get beheaded, and I don't really want that. But the thing I noticed when I'm searching the internet is that there's just so many different brokers out there, and it's not even close to all the different financial institutions that offer these kind of services. But the weirdest thing I found is a lot of these brokers just don't like Canadians, and by that I mean they just are not accepting Canadian members or Canadian clients, and I don't really know what the story behind that is. Maybe they just don't like Canadians, maybe there's some weird regulatory problem, maybe they just think we're just weirdly nice people and they don't like that. But the bottom line is they're not accepting Canadians, but these brokers are. Alright, so that does look better. It's a little bit less, but it's kind of hard to find which broker is going to be the right one for us. So we need to go back to the drawing board and ask ourselves, what do I want from my broker? Since we're going to be day trading, there's going to be 4 criteria that we need to meet. I need a broker that has fast execution, good market data, low commission cost, and a margin account. I don't really want a cash account. When I see a good opportunity to strike and play my strategy, I want to make sure that I can do that. I don't want for my cash to settle. So with all these 4 factors playing, let's see which brokers are left. Alright, so that's so much better. We got 3, we got interactive brokers, we got Questrade, and Trade Zero. So we're going to break each one of them up and trying to find the best broker for us. So let's start with interactive brokers. So this is the interactive brokers website here. So let's just go to pricing and commissions, press fixed. So if I'm in Canada and I'm trading, I'm looking at 1 cent per share, a minimum order of $1 Canadian, and a maximum per order of 0.5% of my old trade value. So that's pretty good. But since I'm mostly going to be trading US securities, this is the structure I'm going to be looking at. And for shares, I'm looking at 0.005 per shares. So that's pretty good. That's really good. 0.005 per share is amazing, and a minimum order of $1 and a maximum per order of 1% of the trade value. So that's pretty good. They also have no transaction fees on ETFs, so that's pretty cool. I don't really plan on trading ETFs, but if I do, I know that this broker is going to be providing free commission. Another thing I found out is Interactive Brokers has 135 different markets and within 35 different countries. Like, that's just pretty crazy. Like, there's people in India just making banks right now day trading stocks. So let's go check out the market data. Alright, so the main platform we're going to use if we use Interactive Broker is their Pro version. It's the ones that most day traders use. The more active traders are going to be using this one because it's going to offer you the more of the bells and whistles that we need. For the market data breakdown, Interactive Brokers just has a bunch of different market add-ons, so you can pretty much get whatever you want, from equity data, from future, from mutual fund, everything you need to do, and just kind of like put that together, and it kind of gives it to you to have the option to make the perfect market data structure compared to the other different brokers where they just kind of give you a set price for one market data and they just put in what they think is going to be good for you. So I really do like that. Let's go check out their margin. Margin requirement. Residents going to be Canada, US of A, and stonks. Alright, so pretty much what this is that if they deem the stock to be very safe by the broker or the agencies, they're going to let you put only 30% of the stock value in. If they deem it to be a little bit risky, it's going to be 50% of the stock value. And if they just deem it to be risky, you just put your money in. So they're not going to help you out on that one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go check out what Questrade has to offer. So Questrade is the only Canadian-based broker in our list, and I believe they operate from Toronto. Whoa. I wonder if this guy keeps it green. Do you make money, bro? You profitable, dude? What you know about making money? Anyways, let's go check out the pricing structure here. So Questrade does claim to charge 1 cent per share, minimum of $4.95 and a maximum of $9.95. So I know that their fees and commission does change depending on what type of market data that you have, and they give you a better option. So let's just check out their market data here. So we're gonna want pretty much the advanced US data package because we're not gonna be trading Canadian stocks. You know, as much as I love Canada and I live in Canada, they're just not very, you know, not too much going on in the sense of trading stocks and making profit, you know, but hey, that's just the way it is. All right, let's go check out the price. So you're gonna be paying $89.95 a month using the US advanced package, but if you spend $399.95 on commission fees on a monthly basis, they're going to completely rebate that. So it's not unheard of for someone to spend $400 on commission. All right, let's go check out their margin. Let's go to stocks. All right, so it looks a lot like how it was with Interactive Broker. If it's a good eligible stock that is they deem to be safe, they're going to give you 30% of the market value. So just to make it easy, 30% of the market value means for each dollar that you have, they're going to give you $3.3. For this one means for each dollar you have, they're going to give you another dollar. Yeah, 60% of the market value, 8% of the market value, and that means they're not going to give you anything. And the same way works for short position. I do believe that sometime you might hit a position where if you want to short a stock, you need to have twice as much money of in your total account to short a certain stock if it's deemed to be extremely volatile or dangerous. But that's pretty much it with Questrade, and let's go check out Trade Zero. So Trade Zero does operate in the Bahamas, and I know that might be a bit of a red flag for some of you guys, but a lot of these financial institutions that are in the Bahamas are heavily regulated. So for me, it's not a big concern. So let's go check out the price structure. Trade Zero does claim to be commission-free broker, means that only if the trade is not executed immediately, meaning if you don't put a market order and you execute a trade with a limit order and it needs to be 200 shares, and that limit order does get executed, you will trade that commission free. But if you do a market order because you need to get out right away, the most they will charge you is 0.005 cents per dollar. So relatively it's still a pretty cheap commission structure. Options, we're not going to worry too much about that because we're not ready for options. Other fees, so it's just basically pretty much every other brokers are going to have the same kind of fees, your SEC fees and SEC fees, just small things that you got to pay to the market gods. Alright, check out their trading software. So this is the different kind of structure that they have. So they have the Zero Pro, Zero Web, Zero Free, and Zero Mobile. Since we're going to be day trading, we're going to be focused on Zero Pro, and the price structure for that is $79 per month. But if you trade 100,000 shares, it is going to be free. So, and it's going to offer you level 2 advanced hotkeys, real-time news, stock screeners, option trading, basically all the good stuff that you need to be quick on your feet. Second, account related fees. So we're not going to worry too much about this stuff. An activity fee, we're definitely going to be active. Outgoing wiring fee, incoming wiring fee, all of this stuff will be settled in advance. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm not worried about taking money out because the money that I am using to learn day trading is not money that I need to live my day-to-day life. One thing I really liked about TradeZero too is their margin leverage. So if you have $500 or less, you're going to get up to 1-to-1 margin ratio. If you have 500 to 24.99, you're going to get 4-to-1 margin ratio. So this is already much better than ones we were getting from interactive brokers and from Questrade. But if you have more than $2,500, you're getting 6-to-1 of your money. So this is far more superior than the other two brokers that we've seen so far. Alright, so we have analyzed 3 different brokers, and now it's time to pick the right one, the one's going to take us to the next level and hopefully make us a profitable trader. So without any further ado, let's cue the drum rolls here, and the winner is TradeZero. I really like this broker. I like the whole setup that they have, the commission structure. I like the fact that I can trade the whole day and possibly not pay any commission, and if I need to get out from a trade and I hit the market order, I'll just pay a very small commission on that. The market data is very relatively cheap compared to the other one. TradeZero was $79 US, Questrade was $89.95 US, and interactive brokers were just a bunch of different add-ons that I could build for my market data, but 3/4 of those market data I don't really need, so I wasn't really interested in that. But I really like how TradeZero made it very simple for me just to kind of pick and kind of go with it. 6-to-1 margin leverage, that is pretty impressive, especially from a Canadian point of view. You're not gonna get that a lot here, so I really like that buying power. So the next thing is, how much money are we gonna deposit to our broker? So I think $3,500 US is pretty good. It's definitely not on the high side, but it's also not on the low side. And you also have to keep in mind that with this, we have $21,000 worth of buying power. So that's a lot of capital for us to actually day trade. Risk management is going to be by far the most important part of my journey. I need to make sure I have some good check and balance system so I don't blow my account up. So number one, 3-to-1 gain to loss ratio. So basically, if I enter a trade and it goes against me and I lose 1%, I want to get out. I don't want to be married to the stock. I don't want to be biased or have some weird justification saying it's going to be a trend reversal is happening. But I just need to be honest with myself, saying that this strategy didn't work and I need to get out. 3%, ideally I would like to get 3%. I'm happy with 2% too, but the main thing right now, I want to focus on not losing money as I try to learn new strategies. Second is going to be no swing trades. I don't need to risk myself. I don't need to expose myself to that kind of risk where I wake up the next day and some news just blows up my account. So I'm perfectly happy with trading the market duration hours and getting the opportunities there to make the money. Third is going to be proportional sizing to the volatility. If a stock's been going up 30-50% a day for the past 3 days, I'm not going to go enter that with my full buying power and risk a huge drawdown or even blowing up my account. Fourth is going to be max daily loss. So my max daily loss, I want to do 1% of my buying power or $250. I know this is a bit on the high side, but I still want to give myself a little more leeway as I find the right strategy that's going to work for me. Alright, so the next one's going to be daily watch list. This is going to be a lot more for the preparedness. I want to make sure that I'm prepared. I did my homework the night before. I saw where the market is going and what I think the market is going to do and what I learned from the market. The one after, so pre-market analysis. This is very important because you can do a daily watch list and the next day some news comes out and just totally changes the attitude of the market, and you need to make sure that you can adapt to that on the fly. trading on a mobile app. This is for two main reasons. First is if I am using my platform and something happens with the Wi-Fi or something and the internet goes down, I can quickly log into my phone, use my mobile data, and exit that trade. Second is, let's just say I enter a position early in the morning and I have a very good entry and I think that the stock has a lot more room to go, and I leave my trading desk to do my daily activity. I'm going to be using my phone to exit a position, but to never enter a position. We're not going to be entering a position on our phone because we're just not set up for day trading, so just no need for that risk. Alright, so over trading. I've been a victim of this when I started day trading in 2018, and yeah, it's so hard to not overtrade because I just go in and I'm like, oh, I gotta get out, and I'm just like, why did I get out? I need to go back in. I just always find myself in that weird situation. But I'm gonna try to make a rule that my commission is not gonna be more than 20% of my total profit, and I know that is quite a bit, but again, I'm just trying to find or give myself enough leeway so I can find the right strategy that's gonna work for me. So last is going to be situational awareness, and I put this on because I need to make sure that I'm checking myself and I'm being honest to myself about my emotions. If there's something going on in my personal life that might affect me with my trading, or is there something that happened with trading the previous day that I might carry that baggage over to this trading day. Fatigue. Am I ready to trade? Have I exercise? Have I drank my water? Have I been fed? Have I slept well? Like, all those good things are going to contribute to me being successful. And last is going to be the platform functionality. So I put this on because the past few weeks when I've been researching about the stock market and stuff and learning more, I've always kind of come across where people say that, oh, I lost X amount of money because my platform went down. And I just don't want to be caught in that unnecessary risk, and I want to be more aware of that. So if I see my platform being weird and it's not, like the level 2 charts are being weird, the chart formation is just kind of a little bit laggy, I'm just gonna step back and not trade because I don't need to lose money for no reason. Alright, so let's go check out this strategy here. So which strategy are we going to use? There's so many different patterns out there, and which one is the right one? Okay, let's just stop right here. Let's take a breath here and just metabolize this. First thing I want to do to make this simple, like really simple, and to do this I need to make sure I outline a few things in my strategy. First thing I want to do is I want to be able to go long and short. I want to play both sides of the market, the good or the dark side, if you want to call it. Second, I want to buy stocks that are above $3. I just feel like stocks that are below $3 are more volatile by nature. Third, I want liquid stocks. If I'm in a trade and I want to get out, I want to know that there is someone out there who is more than happy to buy my shares. Fourth, minimal spread. If there's a 20-cent spread between the bid and the ask, and I get in on the ask with 100 shares, I'm going to be $20 down already, so I don't want that. I'm looking for 3 to 5 cent spread on the high side. Fifth, a market cap of $100 million minimum, and this is just to eliminate the more trashy stocks and just focus on the good stocks that are out there. My strategy is going to focus a lot on scalping. If you're not too sure what scalping is executing a trade and holding it for 5 to 15 minutes. Sometimes you hold it for a few hours, but just for much shorter duration. Second, I'm going to be looking for stocks that have gone up or down 5 to 30% within the 3 to 5 days. And the reason for this is it just lets me know that there's a lot of potential within that stock to make money. Last, I'm going to be using the RSI indicator, which tells you if a stock is oversold or overbought. And I'm going to be using the 15 minutes to the 1 hour candlestick chart. So this is going to be the last part on the agenda, on the list, and it's just going to be the trade recap, just stating how my progress is going, what's working for me, what's not working for me, how I'm adjusting. And I'm going to be posting a video every week, every Sunday, just stating what I bought, what I sold, how much commission I paid, how much money I made or lost, and the different strategies that are working for me. And if you feel like waiting every Sunday to find out how my journey is going is just too long for you, that's fine. You can just follow me on my social platforms at Twitter, Instagram at newbie money, and I'll be posting my daily watch list and my profit loss ratio, my profit loss report on those platforms. And also I'm going to be posting another video a week, just a bit of a more relatable stuff to a new trader, how I am managing my emotions, just different strategies that I've adopted and just left behind, the websites I'm checking, the new sources that I've come across that's helping me become a better trader. I might even go check out different brokers and find out what's good and bad about them. Just much more relatable content to you guys as the new traders. So that pretty much wraps up how I plan on becoming a profitable trader the next 4 months. And I know that was a bit of a long video, but it's one of those things where I just can't really take a shortcut on, because it's a really big part of the whole transparency aspect of this channel. But actually, if you're still watching this video, make sure you leave a comment saying I will be profitable, because that was a long video and I appreciate you. And like I said on my video, I'm going to be posting my first trade recap next Sunday, so make sure you're tuned in and you don't miss on that. Thank you for watching my channel, Newbie Money. If you liked it, make sure you give it a like and smash that subscribe button. Let's get this algorithm going. Let's let these algorithms know that we are grinding out here and we're just trying to make it. So once again, thank you for watching my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.